and gentlemen, if there is one unmistakable takeaway from the Bihar verdict, it is this. The Congress party has emerged as the biggest loser. Well, not just in numbers, but the manner in which it seems to be falling apart. The grand old party's downward slide looks almost irreversible. Editorial after editorial, analyst after analyst, everyone is busy dissecting what went so disastrously wrong for the party that leads the opposition. Except, of course, the Congress itself. Instead of learning lessons from yet another lifeless debacle, the Congress party appears more invested in hunting for scapegoats and manufacturing excuses. Over the last 3 days, the party has upcycled the vote chori narrative called electoral process rigged since the very beginning, blamed the election commission, accused the voters of accepting bribes and selling their votes, basically pointed fingers at everyone except Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Look at what veteran Congress leader P. Chidambaram has written. According to him, the responsibility for this defeat rests not with the Congress party, but with the voters of Bihar. In an elaborate editorial in a national daily, he concluded that the people of Bihar did not vote for a strong opposition. Not one thought, not even a single line on why the people of Bihar rejected Rahul Gandhi and his team. Instead, 4 full columns to argue that voting is not the end of citizens' responsibility. But what about the Congress's responsibility on itself? A party that has crashed to 6 seats out of 243, has leaders who refuse to read the mood on the ground, cling to narratives without evidence or traction, and then act shocked when the results come in and stare them in the face. And after letting down his party and supporters, Rahul Gandhi just doesn't avoid taking ownership. He doesn't even address those who stand behind him. All we've seen from the Congress's star campaigner is one tweet. Yes, viewers, one tweet. One post on social media. But his defenders, well, they're louder than ever. Rahul Gandhi's brother-in-law, Robert Vadra, now wants a repoll, a re-election, an election where there was 0 requests for repolling and 0 complaints against voter roll revision. Vadra thinks, ढंग से चुनाव हुआ ही नहीं. Another Congress spokesperson thinks those finding faults with Gandhi Sion are doing so because, and I quote, it is fashionable. Really? Listen in.
बिहार की जनता असल में खुश नहीं है। जो हुआ है बिल्कुल वो ईसी के वजह से हुआ है। ईसी ने मदद की है और दोबारा चुनाव होने चाहिए वहाँ।
मीडिया में सब जगह चालू हो गया उनको सोशल मीडिया पे दोष देना। 15 दिन की तो वोट अधिकार यात्रा की थी, सब जगह जाके आए थे। तो ऐसा नहीं कि कोई प्रयास में कमी रहेगी, प्रयास पूरे किए गए।
People know that it is completely rigged election.
Issue of vote chori is not a Congress or a BJP issue. It's an India issue. It is your issue.
बिहार गए तो गंजान दे, बिहार से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने का। मगर राहुल जी एक दिन यहाँ ये आने वाले इलेक्शन में ये देश के प्रधानमंत्री बनने का जरूरत है।
Well, it's not just blaming Rahul Gandhi that people have stepped back from. They have stepped back completely from even voting or thinking about him. That's what the Bihar results show. So is the Congress party in denial? And there is a small minority within the Congress which can see the writing on the wall. A minority that still seems to care about the party's future, not just Rahul Gandhi's image. Take former Bihar Pradesh Congress chief Akhilesh Prasad Singh, who was replaced by Rajesh Ram in March, who, by the way, lost on his own seat. Forget propping up the party. Unwilling to sugarcoat reality, he talks about infighting, admits organizational failures and stresses on collective responsibility. Or Mumtaz Patel, daughter of the late Ahmed Patel, who openly points to the real problem. power concentrated in the hands of a few who are completely disconnected from ground realities. Even Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge has been measured in his response. He doesn't blame the voters like P. Chidambaram. He doesn't question the poll process like Rahul Gandhi. Like any well-meaning congressman, he thanks the voters who supported the party and promises more hard work and a continued fight. But the question is someone willing to pay heed?
नीचे तो संगठन के लोगों को ले जाने की जिम्मेवारी थी, जिसको हम लोग नहीं ले जा पाए। शायद सब लोग टिकट के बंटवारे में व्यस्त रहे, तो उसकी वजह से भी कठिनाइयां आई। और बिहार कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष भी चुनाव लड़ रहे थे, सीएलपी भी लड़ रहे थे, कोई देखने वाला नहीं था।
राहुल जी के अपॉइंट किए हुए कुछ लोग यहाँ आए, एक तरह से हम मुझको ही नहीं ऑलमोस्ट सभी सीनियर लीडर्स को ह्यूमिलिएट किया। ऐसे लोगों को टिकट दिया जिनके बारे में तो कांग्रेस वालों ने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके और उन्होंने कहा है कि पैसा लेके टिकट दिया गया है।
And look at the allies. Even DMK chief MK Stalin, who should be taking notes with Tamil Nadu headed to polls next year, has completely stayed away from the vote chori charge and poll rigging narrative. Instead, he is emphasizing clarity, welfare and groundwork as the real mantras for success, as any good leader should do. A subtle signal perhaps, but unmistakably directed at the Congress leadership. And he's not the only one growing uneasy. The Trinamool Congress, ruling another poll-bound state, now wants Rahul Gandhi replaced as India Bloc's poster boy. Meanwhile, the Samajwadi Party is openly advising the Congress to learn from them and how they fight elections.
ये एनडीए को रुकने का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी किसका थे? उसमें मेजर रोल था कांग्रेस का। तो कांग्रेस बार बार फेल कर रहा है।
Congress now heading the India alliance. But whether they are right choice, that question is now very relevant. Mamata Banerjee is the ideal leader to lead India alliance.
सिर्फ हवाई एक दो यात्राओं से काम नहीं चलेगा, जमीन पे जुड़ना होगा। चाहते हैं कि 27 में सत्ता परिवर्तन हो। समाजवादी पार्टी जिस तरह से जमीन पे काम कर रही है, उससे उन्हें सबक लेना चाहिए।
कांग्रेस को ये तय करना पड़ेगा कि कांग्रेस को बीजेपी को हराना है कि उसको बीजेपी को जिताना है।
And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to the legitimate question on the news hour tonight. As predicted by Prime Minister Modi, are Congress and India alliance headed for a split? That's the question and that's the debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight with me, Siddharth Yadav, national spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, scientist, commentator, Harshvardhan Tripathi, senior journalist. Also joining me tonight, Tariq Khan, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Ravi Shankar Ravi of the RJD joining the debate, Tawfiqur Rahman of the Trinamool Congress joining the debate. But first up, let me ask this question of Dr. Sanjay Jha, leader of the Congress Party. Sanjay Jha, when the Congress began this journey in the opposition in 2014, it had 949 MLAs countrywide, while the BJP was close at about 1,058. Today, 11 years later, 640 against the name of the Congress Party and 1,654 against the BJP's name. Look at the way they've jumped. Let me also tell you the states where there is, MLAs from the Congress. Bihar, 6 MLAs. Delhi, 0. Maharashtra, 16. Jharkhand, 16. Haryana, 37. Jammu and Kashmir, 6. Do you see these numbers as telling the story of a party that's gone completely down the tube? And I say this with responsibility because it is the largest party, it is the national party, which is the oldest party in the country. There are regional leaders, there are regional parties that are actually hanging on to power in different parts of the country through strategy and hard work and governance. The Congress Party seems to be giving it all up. Sanjay Jha, I'm asking you this question because now there are posters that are being put up and there are elections coming. In fact, AIMIM says कांग्रेस एक डूबता जहाज है, जो भी इस पर बैठा उसका डूबना तय है. अखिलेश यादव को 2027 में इससे सावधान रहने की जरूरत है. And there are members of the समाजवादी पार्टी who are now raising the question कि भैया ये लोग इतनी सीट लेकर करते क्या हैं, बेचते हैं क्या, ये अलग कारोबार बना रखा है, क्योंकि जीतते तो है नहीं. Same tune coming in from the Trinamool Congress. Sanjay Jha, is the Congress still in denial? Will it wake up, smell the coffee? Because actually you're drowning in coffee, but still refusing to smell it.
Good evening, Navika, to you and to all my fellow panelists on the program tonight. A couple of points to answer your question, and I'm glad you are mentioning at the very outset that this is a responsible conversation. We should not degenerate into a rhetorical, very rhetorical warfare. Here are my couple of points. Congress has built modern India. I mean, it's governed for 55 years at the center. So yes, if the Congress is struggling or is in political decline, that is a worry for the health of any democracy. I am aware in 2014, we were in power in 11 states. Or although in 2014, the Congress had weakened and was still there in 11 states. So yes, am I concerned that the Congress is now in just 3 states? And after being out of, shall we say, relevance in Bihar for 35 years down to 6 seats, it is definitely distressing and disturbing. I'm not going to run away from biting the bullet on the fact that the BJP is getting away with a lot of, shall we say, blue murder, because the Congress has not been able to be in the linchpin of the big fight. Having said that, there are 2 points that I do wish to make. Anyone in your program or anybody believes that the Congress party therefore is irrelevant or has become so marginalized as to not be able to stop the BJP, I think they're also wrong there. The Congress has stalled the BJP in the Lok Sabha elections, despite the fact that we know it's not a level playing field. And I think Rahul Gandhi's campaign on vote chori, it may not have worked in Bihar, but I think the issues that he raised, I think, need to ricochet across the country. Now, let me tell you, Mamata Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav and Mr. Stalin have all stoutly argued exactly what Rahul Gandhi mentioned, that there is a serious concern for India's democratic future if the institutions that are meant to be independent are emasculated under some degree of political coercion. That is what is being alleged. And I think that is beyond just Congress versus BJP. It is a bipartisan issue. And I do believe this must be the conversation that we should have. Because Akhilesh Yadav ji has gone so far as to say that he believes that the Bihar election is not just, it's illegal or is illegitimate. Now, if today politicians are saying this, then I think the BJP needs to wake up to the reality that the credibility of the biggest party in power today is also being questioned. You might win elections, but there are questions being raised about the way you win them. It's like Putin's Russia or an election happening in Turkey. Or
Sanjay Jha, it's very easy to raise these questions when you are sitting in Mumbai, and I'm not taking pot shots, but you are in Mumbai. You don't know the ground realities of Bihar, which Shakil Ahmed does, which Akhilesh Pratap Singh of the Congress does. They are people working on the ground, and they are saying, forget anybody else. They are saying that the Congress was in disarray. Rahul Gandhi was not there leading the party, campaigning for the party, and everybody saw that. You expect a student to actually top an exam which he has not studied for. You know, Sanjay Jha, you and I have come up the hard way, which is, काम करोगे तो कहीं पहुंचोगे. Was that even happening in the case of Anand Ranganathan? I want to ask you, was that happening in the case of the Congress party? You don't just drop from the heavens and expect to win it when you haven't worked hard for it. And isn't that the age-old mantra that all of us have been taught?
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. Look, there is one question which I'm not rhetorically asking any one of the panelists, but I hope by the end of this debate, each of the panelists knows, and even if they don't publicly answer it, they internally answer it. And the question is this: do you hold BJP responsible for murdering Justice Loya? What do each of the panelists would say internally? They would say no. You know why? Because the matter went to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court said there is absolutely no credence to the fact that, as alleged by Congress and others, that Justice Loya's death was orchestrated by the BJP. Same goes for Rafale. Same goes for Pegasus. Same goes for all the conspiracy theories that have been hatched by Rahul Gandhi and his cohorts and are now being tom-tommed from the rooftop saying that, look, the elections are no longer legitimate. Let's boycott it. In fact, there are many people who are saying now that elections should not be held, or if they're held, Congress and other opposition parties should boycott it. Let me tell you just one instance where they are wrong out of literally dozens. In the last 4 days, Rahul Gandhi and so many other Congress acolytes are alleging that how is it possible that when Ganesh Kumar said 7.42 crore voters were eligible for the Bihar elections, finally, after the Bihar election, he said 7.45 crore voters have added. Congress is saying, look at this. Of course, this is vote chori. Suddenly 3 lakh new voters have materialized. You know, this is the problem. Now, EC was forced to clarify that 10 days prior to the nomination deadline, which was 10th October and 17th October, anyone can come along and say, please admit me to the electoral rolls. And 3 lakh people came. Now, this is an explanation. Have you or has anybody actually confronted Rahul Gandhi and said, look, this is the answer. Will you now apologize? The problem is it's shoot and scoot, including my dear friend Sanjay Jha. Now, he's a sensible person. He would, I hope from now on, not carry on forward this allegation that 3 lakh voters have been added by the EC Ganesh Kumar, because he knows the reasoning I've given him. But how many people know this? This is the problem. Unless you sue Rahul Gandhi, unless Rahul Gandhi is dragged to the court, it will drag on like Justice Loya's case was being dragged on, like Pegasus was being dragged on, like Rafale was being dragged on, like HAL was being dragged on. Each and every case has been should be put to rest like it was by Supreme Court. Until that happens, Rahul Gandhi will keep on inciting people and it will get worse and worse and worse. He would possibly now even ask Gen Z to pour onto the streets.
Well, that he has already done, and that's the call all of the time by leaders. But Taufiqur Rahman, I want to ask you, there are people who started with this vote chori bandwagon, and then today the same people, Yogendra Yadav, he said vote chori was the biggest mudda, was a petitioner, took the matter to the Supreme Court, and today says vote chori kabhi mudda hi nahi tha. Clearly, you can raise issues. Shakil Ahmed, leader of the Congress party, senior leader, no fan of the BJP, says that अगर 65 लाख लोग निकाल दिए गए थे, 65 lakh people, तो कम से कम 65 लोग ऑब्जेक्ट करते हुए नजर तो आते बिहार चुनाव में. There were not even 65 people objecting about it. So clearly, when we don't do our own homework, we begin to blame the other parties. And I'm asking you this question because as an opposition, and in any democracy, the opposition is as important as the ruling side. If you are to play ball with Rahul Gandhi to build an opposition, do you think you will be able to do that? Because आपकी गाड़ी अगर 4 पहिए चाहिए तो उसमें 1 पहिया तो है नहीं. It doesn't work. There is no hawa in it, or there is no tire only, because the tire is in Colombia making coffee, or in Muscat going for a personal visit. Taufiqur Rahman, is this the way opposition can go forward?
Good evening, Navika ji. Good evening, everyone. Navika ji, I would like to start with, when we talk about Mahagathbandhan. So I have a small problem that Mahagathbandhan doesn't mean Rahul Gandhi. Mahagathbandhan means all the allies party working together. So I don't want to put any comment whether it's a failure of Rahul Gandhi or whatsoever. It's a sheer failure of Congress. But it all depends. Whatever happened in Bihar, it's a big matter and it's not a joke. But again, if you want me to back out ki vote chori nahi hua, that's a very terrible question. And I want to give a very good answer. But if you want me to support Anand ji, if you want me to support you, ki bhai itne sare allegations hai. There are so many allegations against the Election Commission, against the BJP as well. But why there is no FIR? Why now someone is not suing Rahul Gandhi? Now my question is same with you, stands with same. If I tell you on the national television, Anand Ranganathan is such a prestigious doctor, he's an author, he's doing so lovely, sitting on a national television, but I say Anand Ranganathan is connected with ISIS. He's a terrorist, he's supplying something. So will Anand Ranganathan will just let me go off like this? No, it's a 4 p.m. cricket. He will not let me off. So if we are saying something, Navika ji, on the television as well, you know, I don't understand why the Election Commission backs out. I mean, it does not matter who raises the concern. What matters is that the BJP, with active complicity, even I say the same, with the active complicity of the ECL, has manipulated the electoral process. You don't believe, we believe. The evidence is now undeniable.
Now,
I'll wait for you. The evidence is now undeniable. The opposition will stand united to expose the daylight. But again, I don't want to stand with Rahul Gandhi ki bhaiya hawa mein hua. We need proofs. This is why Trinamool Congress is working 24/7 on the grassroots level. Because when you say Bihar mein haar gaye, ab Bengal ki bari, aisa nahi hota yahan pe. It doesn't happen like this. Bengal voters do not shift their alliance because of a result somewhere else. Navika ji, they evaluate leadership over time. They reward performance and they punish those who attempt to inflame tensions or interfere with their daily life.
Fair point, Tawfiqur Rahman. Either agree that the election commission that gave the BJP less than majority in 2024 is the same EC which has conducted these elections, or bring evidence, be my guest. But one of the two has to be true. Coming to you, Anand Ranganathan, but Siddharth Yadav. Siddharth Yadav, at least Trinamool Congress, makes a logical point. They don't believe that SIR is very fair enough, but they are collecting evidence. Rahul Gandhi ki tarah hawa hawai nahi hai. The question today is the Congress party, which has not looked at the 2014 AK Antony report on why they lost the elections of 2014, are they actually beating around the bush and not looking at the real problem within, which many of their leaders are now coming out and saying?
Navika ji, before I answer on the question of Rahul Gandhi and his baseless claims, I don't understand where does the logic of Trinamool Congress and all such alliance partners goes away when Mamata Banerjee says that SIR if happens in Bihar, in Bengal, to Bengal mein aag lag jayegi, Bengal ke log jawab de denge. Where does that logic go then? Without collecting any proof, without doing any homework, our elected chief minister goes out and says against the mandate of Article 324 of our constitution and says one constitutional body cannot exercise in Bengal what they are mandated to exercise. Kyun Bengal kahin bahar ka part hai kya? Where does that logic go then? That's my point number one. Point number two, if all alliance partners of the Mahagathbandhan are very prudent partners, they have their independent thinking, that if Rahul Gandhi या कोई एक naive बच्चा आकर के ऐसे baseless claims लगा रहा है, तो उसको fact check करने का काम किसका है? Who has to come forward and see, or who has to choose their battles that whether we support this or whether we don't support this? When vote chori campaign will happen, everybody would want to, ride on the same truck, go along with Rahul Gandhi. Haath hilane ka tarika hai. They have to, prepare for their defeat. If anything goes south, we will say that, vote chori happened or there was some malpractice in the election. The problem today is, Navika ji, that blaming the election process is easier than fixing the leadership. This is the main crux. Rahul Gandhi keeps changing the script, but the end is the same. It is defeat, denial and drama. That's it. Whatever, you can't take accountability, you can't accept the defeat, you can't choose the people, what people mandate the people of the country are giving, you can't accept people's mandate, and that is why you come here. When people reject Rahul Gandhi, when people reject the alliance partners, the Mahagathbandhan, they reject the result. That's what they are doing. If they are chosen, if they are given positive results, there is no issue absolutely. If the same voter addition, deletion will happen in Wayanad, in Telangana, wherever they are winning, there is no issue absolutely. There is only one pattern. If you lose, you need someone to blame. when introspection has to happen, you are doing intimidation, and then you are coming and saying, "Arey, ye hamare khilaf
intimidation charge." Tawfiqur Rahman, respond to the intimidation charge that is being made by Siddharth Yadav on the Trinamool Congress.
No, Siddharth ji, I totally appreciate what you want to say. But let me tell you, my name is Tausif Rahman and I am a Trinamool soldier. I will not back out with my statement. We said SIR नहीं होने देंगे. आप SIR अगर limitation में करेंगे. If you want to continue this SIR in limitation and do not cross your boundary and do not do dalali of Bharatiya Janata Dal Party, what you did in Bihar.
What is this? No. You are on national television. You are threatening people. Boundary कौन set करेगा? और आप कौन होते हैं boundary बताने वाले? तौफीकुर रहमान. आप कौन हैं? ये election commission is mandated under the constitution. How can you give threats like
this? There are confusions. Navika ji, मेरे को आप 30 seconds दीजिए, and I'll answer each and every one. If Amit Shah believes that anyone not born in India,
Bengal है, बांग्लादेश नहीं है. You don't get confused. आप बताएंगे boundary क्या है?
If Amit Shah, yes, we will say, अरे, these are the same people who voted for Narendra Modi in 2024. How come this list is wrong right now? God damn it, have some sense and try to understand what I want to say.
अरे भैया, अब कहाँ गया logic?
This logic is so flawed because whenever you do an SIR, and this has happened 11 times in the past, 11 times, जब भी आप करोगे तो आप बोलोगे पिछला चुनाव ठीक था इसलिए आगे करने की जरूरत नहीं है. That argument doesn't stand, Anand Ranganathan. Why are they picking up a wrong argument for concerns that they have? They're seeing ghosts.
No, they are seeing ghosts because they have actually seen.
Please.
They are seeing ghosts because, Navika, the truth is they have seen Bihar. Now, Tausif Bhai very logically said that if he alleges that I have been funded by ISIS, I will definitely sue him. But there has to be a cost to pay for him. I will go into a protracted legal battle and then the court adjudicates in my favor and he can't just go away scot-free. I will basically wring him dry. That has to be the punishment for anyone who accuses that election commission is in the pockets of the BJP, because a billion people who are voting are being affected. It's affecting me. So I am almost a party to this. Number two, why doesn't Tausif talk about the fact that I have said about 0 addresses, about 248 people from the same place? Each and every allegation of Rahul Gandhi has been proven wrong. And as far as SIR is concerned, does he even know the fact that in Bengal routinely similar exercises to SIR have been conducted, lakhs of voters have been deleted, and Trinamool has still won? Then they are absolutely quiet. And number three, I completely condemn, even though he's a good friend, I condemn the language, threatening language he has used against the integrity and security of India. Bengal is, last I checked, still part of India. And you do not rule over the defense and the capabilities of our defense forces, please.
Well said, and Tausif Bhai, you're a young politician. You're a young, as you said, warrior of the Trinamool Congress. But to begin to give threats of this kind on national television, please reverse, rewind, and introspect. This is not the way. This is India. There is a constitution. You have a problem with anybody flouting constitutional norms, there is a Supreme Court of India. You were, last I heard, looking for evidence. Please find that evidence and go to the courts and take them to the cleaners. Nobody has a brief for the BJP. But to begin to threat in the manner that you have doesn't augur very well for youngsters like you. And I therefore take this question to Ravi Shankar Ravi. I'll come back to you, Ravi Shankar Ravi. There are three people who still haven't spoken. I'll come back to you, Tausif Bhai. Ravi Shankar Ravi. अब कांग्रेस के अंदर के नेता बोल रहे हैं, whether it is Akhilesh Pratap Singh, whether it is Shakil Ahmed, whether it is Nikhil Kumar, all of them are saying there is a problem on the ground. Of course, Mr. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress in New Delhi will not agree with it. But I want to ask you, आपके यहाँ तो the family understands. The family has raised questions that those who were strategizing this election, and I'm not even getting into the personal, unseemly fight that is going on, though as a woman, I do stand with Rohini Acharya. Nobody no girl, no woman, no daughter, no sister should be treated in the manner she says she's been treated. But raising a question is coming from within the family. You will still blame the Election Commission? Really?
Navika ji, good evening to everyone. What is the bone of contention? In my opinion, there are two issues. First, why this exercise of SIR be conducted and how it should be conducted. So, why it should be conducted? Because the voter list should be appropriate, should be proper, should be legitimate. And we have seen that there are duplications, there are fake voters, there are, at one address, several voters, one photograph being used for several voters, and the number goes in thousands and in lakhs. So I just want to say and appeal to the Election Commission through your channel that they have the state-of-the-art softwares. They themselves have admitted it. For this duplication and removal of the duplication, why don't they use these softwares to clean these kinds of duplication? And in this election, NDA's manifesto is that Bihar is going to be an AI hub. So I would request the Election Commission to do this, use these softwares. And this is not I think not a rocket science to clean this up. Number two, the manner in which this exercise should be conducted, I think SIR should be discussed in Parliament and all party consensus should be made. You would say why, and others can also say why it is a constitutional body and this and that. If the chief election, just one
Ravi Shankar, you can discuss it wherever you want. India Gate आ जाइए, यहाँ डिस्कस कर लीजिए, पार्लियामेंट में कर लीजिए, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में तो चल ही रहा है. पर ये बताइए कि परिवार के अंदर से सवाल उठ रहा है कि स्ट्रैटेजी सही नहीं थी, चप्पलें चल पड़ी उस बात पर, और आप इलेक्शन कमीशन की बात कर रहे हैं. हर्षवर्धन त्रिपाठी, विल एनीबडी बिलीव इनके अपने परिवार में कोई नहीं मान रहा कि इलेक्शन कमीशन या SIR की वजह से ये हार हुई है? ये किसको समझाने निकले?
आप मुझे
नविका जी, अगर इलेक्शन कमीशन की वजह से हार हुई होती तो घर में चप्पलें नहीं चलती. सबसे पहली बात, चप्पल चली इसलिए क्योंकि पता है, क्योंकि इलेक्शन कमीशन की वजह से हार नहीं हुई. अब रविशंकर रवि कुछ भी बोले, मैं इतनी देर से डिबेट सुन रहा था, मुझे लगा आज तौसीफुर रहमान बड़ी अच्छी अच्छी बात कर रहा है, लेकिन थोड़ी देर में वो अपने असली रंग में आ गए. 2016 में कैसे जीत गए थे भाई? 2021 में कैसे जीत गए थे? क्योंकि 2014 में तो मोदी सरकार आ गई थी, तो सारे इंस्टीट्यूशन पर कब्जा कर लेती है, और आपको छोड़ दिया, बंगाल को छोड़ दिया. कम से कम थोड़ा तो सेंस की बात किया कीजिए ना. आप कई बार डिबेट्स में इस तरह की थ्रेटनिंग करते हुए देखते हैं. अरे क्या किसका कर लेंगे आप भाई? आप हर वक्त धमकी के अंदाज में रहते हैं. मुझे समझ में नहीं आता किससे डरना है, किससे डरना है?
आप क्यों डर रहे हैं?
डिबेट में, नेशनल डिबेट में धमकी वाले अंदाज में रहे. ये
धमकी नहीं, वी आर फाइटिंग फॉर द पीपल सर.
डरना किसी को नहीं लड़ाई कर रहे हैं. कोई डरता वो भी नहीं रहे जिनके जाने के लिए जा रही बंगाल में. टॉपिक लाए. डर तो वो भी नहीं रहे जिनकी जाने चली जा रही बंगाल में. डर तो वो भी नहीं रहे जिनको अपना घर परिवार छोड़कर जाना पड़ा. डर तो वो भी नहीं रहे जिनको आग लगा दे रहे हैं, जिनके घरों को आपके लोग आग लगा देते हैं, वो भी नहीं डर रहे. वो आपके साथ लड़ रहे हैं और लड़ेंगे. यही डेमोक्रेसी. SIR के खिलाफ आप स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के एम्प्लॉइज को इसी तरह से कहते हैं कि नहीं नहीं कोऑपरेट नहीं करना है, SIR नहीं होने देना है. क्यों नहीं होने देना है भाई? आपको तो साथ में आना चाहिए था, आपकी तो गवर्नमेंट है वहां. क्यों नहीं आने देना चाहिए था? और SIR के नाम पर आप नाराज हो रहे हैं. आपको लगता है कि वहां कोई दो स्टेट के इलेक्शन रिलेटेड नहीं होते हैं. बिहार पहले भी ये लोग हारे थे, भाजपा जीती थी. बंगाल में भाजपा हारी थी. लेकिन जब आप ये कहते हैं कि सब कुछ गड़बड़ हो रहा है, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि आप कोई गड़बड़ी है, या तो आप गड़बड़ी कर रहे हैं. आप लगातार चुनाव जीत रहे हैं, तो आपको आज बताना चाहिए नविका जी के शो में कि आप कौन सी गड़बड़ करके बार बार चुनाव जीतते हैं. ठीक है, भाजपा यहां करके गड़बड़ जीत रही, तो आप कौन सी गड़बड़ करते हैं, पहले इसको चुनाव जीतने का बताइए. ये सबसे जरूरी है जानना. आप बता दीजिए, दूसरों को पता चलेगा.
लेट मी स्पीक नविका, लेट मी स्पीक. if he allows me to speak. If you think, no, Navika ji, if anyone thinks I'm threatening, yes, of course I'm threatening. If Election Commission has any problem with my threat, if any Election Commission have any problem with my threat, I'm only concerned with my
what do you mean, Election Commission have a problem with your threat? You can't do this.
No, Navika ji, wait.
No, why do we need Election Commission? Citizens can have problem. My viewers can have a problem.
No one can do monkey business in Bengal. I am talking about 12 crore people. Now, why we are
क्यों भाई? नहीं, बंगाल आपकी जागीर नहीं है. इस देश का हिस्सा है. Courts will adjudicate. Monkey business क्या होता है? What is monkey business? Siddharth Yadav, nobody can do monkey business in Bengal. How do you respond? How do you respond to this statement by Mr. Tawseefur Rahman?
Navika ji, please.
Navika ji,
if Amit Shah,
Navika ji, I think I am shocked, and all your viewers must be shocked. The kind of language that is being used by the TMC spokesperson on your show is totally unacceptable. You speak about democracy. आप लोग संविधान की बात करते हैं और टीवी पे बैठ करके you would say that we would not allow. Who are you to not allow? Who are you to decide what is monkey business and what is not? Who gave you that power?
We need to have a concern.
You came into power doing what the people of Bengal know. घरों में घुस के लोगों को पलायन करवा दिया, लोगों को उनकी आबरू छीन ली. You killed so many people. People lost their lives in the post-poll violence, and you are lecturing people sitting on national television saying we will not allow the monkey business.
Like this,
what monkey business? I totally reject these claims. And Navika ji, this should not be accepted. But this is the true nature of such parties. This is the true nature of what they want to do with our democracy. It is not that easy that such people come.
Well, I would have understood, Tawseef bhai, if you said that if there is a problem, we will go to court with evidence. Till that point, I was with you and the fight that you wanted to raise. But to begin to say if anyone does monkey business in Bengal, अरे भाई, बंगाल उतना ही आपका है जितना बाकी देश का है, पूरे देश का है. So no, Tawseef, Tariq Khan, Tawseef bhai, you have spoken and everybody has heard. Tariq bhai, I want to ask you, Tariq bhai.
Let me explain anything. So the problem is that
what is the monkey business, sir?
I'll explain you what is monkey business. If Amit Shah believes that anyone not born in India has no right to vote, then by his own logic, senior BJP leader Lal Krishna Advani was born in Karachi, and Union Minister Shantanu Thakur would be disqualified.
Oh my God!
Navika ji,
why not?
I am the daughter of partition parents. My parents walked and came in 1947 from Lahore to here. So if you think we are not citizens of India, please go and check what the Constitution says. Please go and check what happened then. You have no idea about the partition of India. You have no idea. You have no idea about what this country has gone through. बिहार इज नॉट आपकी मलकियत नहीं है. बंगाल आपकी मलकियत नहीं है. मैं बंगाल में पैदा हुई हूँ. आपकी मलकियत नहीं है. मेरा भी उतना हक है जितना आपका है. आप लोग 13 FIR करिए, 15 करिए, डर नहीं लगता हमें. लेकिन लेट्स नॉट गो देयर. दिस काइंड ऑफ एटीट्यूड एंड दिस काइंड ऑफ टोन, तौसीफ भाई, you're a young man. You're a young man. You need to figure out. You need to figure out how you are behaving as an Indian citizen. You almost sound as if you have a separate United States of West Bengal, and people like us have no say there. Well, okay, that's the way I feel. That's the way many of my panelists feel. But Tariq Khan, I'm asking you. Manoj Yadav of the Samajwadi Party says Congress took 61 seats in Bihar, won 6. That's a average of about 9.84% strike rate. Its strike rate was 27% last time, now down to a whopping 9.84%. If this is the kind of performance and this is the kind of seat share that the Congress asked for, in 2027, are you ready to do business with them?
be decided by the senior leader of the party. But I must say there are two problems. Problem with the election commission, that is another thing, and problem within any party. If you lost the election, you should look into your party that there is problem. Likewise, BJP has done when they have one less seat in 2024 in Uttar Pradesh in Lok Sabha election. Keshav Prasad Maurya raised the voice, went to Delhi and said that these are the problems. That is the scrutiny done by BJP. And if any party, be it Samajwadi Party, be it Congress, or any party, if you lost, there must be internal scrutiny that what reason. Apart from the problem of an election commission, rest of the things that we should respect people's mandate side by side. We should look within our party, and that's what is the problem. For Congress,
Tariq Khan bhai, you know, your words are like music to my ears. कम से कम कोई तो इशारों में हर्षवर्धन त्रिपाठी कह रहा है क्या कहना चाहिए और क्या मतलब मर्ज ही नहीं पता होगा तो दवा कहां से आएगी।
लेकिन नविका जी, मैं सबसे पहले तौसीफुर रहमान की टिप्पणी पर अपनी बात जरूर कहूंगा। इस देश में तौसीफ जैसे लोग हैं जो कह रहे हैं कि आडवाणी जी भी तो सिंध से आए थे। अगर ये मानसिकता है एक ऐसी पार्टी जो पिछले लगभग 15 सालों से एक राज्य में सत्ता में है, ममता जी को तौसीफ को बुलाकर जरा इस देश की कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, इस देश की सिटीजनशिप और इस देश की जो मूल स्थिति है उसके बारे में थोड़ा ट्यूशन देना चाहिए। इसीलिए ये उत्तेजित हो जाते हैं, इसीलिए उटपटांग बोलते हैं, ये जो थ्रेटनिंग करते हैं, क्योंकि इनको पता ही नहीं देश क्या है, इनको ये पता ही नहीं भारत का संविधान क्या है। भारत का संविधान,
वोट चोरी करना भारत का संविधान है।
फिर दाएं चले गए।
भारत का संविधान है।
कैसे वोट चोरी
हिंदू मुस्लिम कराना भारत का संविधान है।
मैंने कहा तो था, कुछ जवाब देते थे।
भारत का संविधान है।
जिन लोगों ने सुना होगा तौसीफुर रहमान के आडवाणी सिंध से आए, ये उनका वोट नहीं, और बांग्लादेश
ये भारत का संविधान है।
आप बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठी और आडवाणी जी को एक बराबर करते हैं।
अरे मैं कहा करूं तो
नहीं, कॉमन सेंस नहीं है
भाई। आप
आडवाणी जी, आप भारत रत्न लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी और एक बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठी, इन दोनों को आप इनको कंपेयर कर रहे हैं।
अरे हम नहीं कर रहे हैं।
तौसीफुर रहमान, you have a problem with the SIR. Please go on to your system of collecting evidence and go to the courts. Till then, please refrain from threatening the people of India.
It's not about threatening.
And really below the belt to compare LK Advani ji with Bangladeshi refugees and those who have come in, frankly, as unfair as anything else can be. I'll leave it at that. But Bihar result impact. We did a short poll. Congress and India alliance headed for a split. Yes, say 77% of the people. No, say 18%. Can't say 5%. But look at what viewers are saying. Congress is like that student in the group project which fails all. Venkat Iyer says, hope they all split and fight on their own rather than depend on the Congress. They have no clarity or agenda on that. Well, that's what people are saying. Viewers watching the show, we leave it at that. Thank you very much. To all my panelists, thank you for joining me on debate number 1.